This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. This clip breaks down Craig Carton going all in on LeBron James, so let's check this clip out.
My takes on things always prove to be accurate. Sometimes they just take a little extra time. So I present to you now, Craig Carton was always right about LeBron James.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
God. So now you already had a little Shador hate. Now you're going to go full hate mode this segment. All right.
So Ginny Buss is the former owners, the Buss family of the Lakers. They just sold, and she remained governor of the team, and I think that's been rescinded now. So she started talking to some people in the press that she trusts. I'm going to walk you through the greatest hits of Ginny Buss talking specifically about LeBron James.
So not the good stuff from the article about the family and stuff, just LeBron.
If I may, Tyrone, I'm going to give you everything I got.
All right.
Ginny Buss grumbled to her board of directors that she thought LeBron James' ego was completely out of control from the day he became a Laker. Ginny Buss was upset that the Lakers as a franchise allowed Clutch Sports to exert the level of control they exerted over roster moves. Now, we'll go back and talk about each one, okay? I just want to give you the list.
Yeah.
Then we'll go back, all right? Number 3, she hated the fact that LeBron allowed the local media, or convinced the local media and the national media, to view him as a savior to the Laker franchise. Number 4, she hated LeBron's lack of accountability for forcing the Lakers to get rid of Russell Westbrook. All right, he had denied any involvement in that whatsoever, and he's the reason behind Westbrook being traded. She privately mused about not giving him a contract extension this last time and trading him to get rid of the pain in the ass that he has been since he got to LA. She always felt, number 6, that LeBron James was not grateful that the Lakers drafted Bronny for him. All right? And the final one I have here, she begrudgingly gave him the last contract extension out of fear that if she didn't, she would have to absolve and take, on a personal level, a bad PR hit. That is directly from the former owner of the Lakers. Every one of those things has been a talking point of mine since he became a Laker.
I feel like this clip shows the truth of sports beyond the highlight reels. LeBron did amazing things elsewhere, but his time in LA has not been good at all.
The owner of the Lakers has now confirmed that everything I've said about LeBron James has been 100% accurate. And all those people in the media that are being paid under the table by Clutch Sports, and I know who they are, every one of them now is going to have to do some major damage control, because this isn't like me saying it or a colleague of theirs saying it or anonymous whispers out there. This comes directly from the woman who wrote the paycheck to LeBron James and every other member of the LA Lakers. This cannot be disputed anymore. This is now the gospel. The one thing I'll push back on, because I know you will too, and I'm with you on this, you cannot complain as the owner that Clutch Sports has too much power in your organization when it's your organization and you allow them to have, I guess, unfettered power to what was happening with the roster and things around the roster. LeBron James has now been proven to be a selfish, narcissistic, ungrateful, average person on a basketball court since he got to LA. What he did in Cleveland was great. What he did with that super team that he had to join so he could finally win a title, even though he lost to the Mavericks the first shot he had in Miami, is all well and good. LeBron James as a Laker has been a clown show. Your thoughts?
Yeah, my thoughts are.
Thank you, Tyrone. Got to take a break.
Being that I read the article.
Yes.
Being that I read the article,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
This is what I've learned.
Yeah.
Ginny Buss is incompetent. Okay, Ginny Buss was a tremendously bad owner. In fact, in the same article that you kind of,
I gave you the hits.
Yeah. No, here's a hit.
Yeah.
Under Ginny's leadership, the team has been through years of dysfunction, of distrust, increasing isolation, and discord.
Yeah.
Also, LeBron has not been there that whole time. They missed the playoffs 7 out of 11 years with her as the steward of said organization, right? She's won one title that you don't even count.
I don't count.
In fact, they're saying in that article that since the team moved from Minneapolis to Los Angeles, the worst person in charge of the team, the worst person isn't LeBron James, it's her, Jeannie Buss, who should have never been in charge in the first place. A Nepo baby gone wrong. Joe Buck, Nepo baby gone good. He's excellent. Her, Nepo baby gone terrible. So while you can look at the LeBron James thing, and I know you will, I look at it as the owner. It's a continuing theme. When the owner stinks, your organization ultimately doesn't win. Jeannie Buss, thank God she's no longer in charge of the Lakers, because the NBA's better when the Lakers are good, and they won't be good with her in charge.
Well, they're not going to be good with LeBron James on the team either. The record, bears that out. And look, he's 41 years old. Suppose he gets some grace because he's in his 40s. But
if he doesn't, you're a hater.
But he doesn't ask for the grace. Doesn't deserve the grace.
He does deserve it.
Because he's still an egomaniac.
Alright, this is one of those clips where the takes come fast and heavy. Carton is not holding back at all, and the pushback makes it even better. This is the kind of debate that keeps fans arguing long after the clip ends.
I don't know.
He still thinks that he's the king. He still rolls over on the floor with phantom fouls, that kind of nonsense. He's still a stat padder. He's all those things, I think. But I think the one thing of all those things that, the two things I should say, that really rankle me the most as a guy that is not a LeBron James guy. And I a lot of times I play devil's advocate because I've been in radio and TV for 34 years, all right? And yes, I've built friendships with people that I've covered, that played and coached, and it is a tough spot at times when you have to be honest with those people with your opinion about their performance. But I do it, which is why I've maintained friendships for as long as I have, because I'm honest, okay? But it burns me to my core that there are dishonest media members who are on the Clutch Sports payroll who keep fostering this ridiculous notion about how great LeBron is. That being said, the two things that get me the most in the highlights that at least I took out of the article that I gave to you, if it is true, and it's he said, she said, to be fair, okay? If it's true that LeBron James never showed what we would consider the appropriate gratitude for the Lakers not just drafting Bronny, but then giving him a guaranteed contract that the 55th pick in the draft has never gotten before dribbling a ball in the G League or the NBA, that would bother me too if I'm the person that allowed that to happen. So you got to give me that one. And it's her word versus his. But if he wasn't grateful for that, that would burn me to my core.
Craig Carton uses his show to argue that long-held criticism of LeBron James has finally been validated by alleged private comments from former Lakers owner Jeannie Buss. Carton claims Buss believed LeBron arrived in Los Angeles with an unchecked ego and too much influence through Clutch Sports, shaping roster decisions and public perception. He says the organization allowed LeBron to be framed as a savior while avoiding accountability for moves like the Russell Westbrook situation. Carton further asserts that Buss resented feeling pressured into contract extensions for public relations reasons and questioned LeBron's gratitude regarding the drafting and guaranteed deal for Bronny. Using these points, Carton paints LeBron's Lakers tenure as selfish, media-driven, and harmful to the franchise. He escalates the argument by accusing certain media voices of protecting LeBron because of ties to his agency, thereby misleading fans about his on-court impact.